What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a Syr Konrad the Grim Reanimate deck. I think it's the Grim, yeah? Yeah, Syr Konrad the Grim Reanimate. So, I've actually built this deck a few days ago, or maybe even last week on the live stream. It's been a little bit dicey here recently, but trying to get back into Magic and get things rolling again how it was before, you know, Magic every morning, and hopefully I'll be able to get back on that schedule. So, yeah, that'll be nice. So yeah, pretty simple deck. You know, we're using Syr Konrad, we're using things like Gutterbones and Sanitarium Skeleton um, to sort of bring them back to the field and then kill them again and so on and so forth. You know, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun today, and it's just gonna be kind of a chill day, right? Because I'm trying to get back into all this. So before I go ahead and start this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It is free and is a great way to support the channel. Also, if you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit the join button down below, and it'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining. And then furthermore, if you're looking to pick up some Magic cards, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code TheNewDoctorSpelling. Alrighty, let's get right into this deck tech or deck breakdown, shall we? So, kicking us off in our 1 mana cost slot, we have 2 copies of Disfigure for some cheap removal at instant speed, 2 copies of Gutterbones, and 2 copies of Sanitarium Skeleton. As I just mentioned in the little intro there, these 2 cards are meant to be played, sacrificed, brought back, played, chum blocked, you know, brought back, that kind of thing. So, just cheap, just very cheap. 4 copies of Assassin's Trophy, and obviously these 2 cards work wonders with Syr Konrad, so if you wanted to add in a few more, you can, but I found most of the time I'll hit one of them, if not both of them, so it's alright. So yeah, the Assassin's Trophy is in here for some great removal. 4 copies of Glowspore Shaman, getting ahead of myself here, to try and get some of these creatures that we want to bring back with Bond of Revival, with Blood for Bones into the graveyard. So, you know, trying to discard our End-Raze or our Syr Konrad's and bring them back. 3 copies of Rotting Regisaur, because it's just a strong creature, and it allows us to discard something like End-Raze or Syr Konrad from our hand if we have it there, and then use Blood for Bones to get them onto the field. We have 3 copies of Savvy Hunter, because I'm trying to play the new cards as much as I possibly can. So whenever this creature attacks or blocks, create a food token, and that is why we have Vraska in here. Honestly, if it wasn't for me just trying to have fun with the new cards, I would probably play that Vulture. I believe it's a Vulture. Yeah, Gorging Vulture in this deck, because I think it's alright. You know, put top 4 cards of your library into the graveyard. You gain 1 life for each creature card put into your graveyard this way. I think it's pretty good against aggro. It's only common, so it's super cheap. And it kind of fills that void that we have now with Stitcher Supplier leaving standard, right? So it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's fantastic, but it's okay. So Savvy Hunter, yeah, just in here because I'm trying to play new things. Vraska's in here because it kind of goes with the theme of the deck, and because she can sacrifice the food tokens, which is fantastic, right? And another little outlet for it. So. Moving us down, we have 3 copies of Blood for Bones, and this and Bond of Revival is how we're going to be reanimating things, so yeah, pretty self-explanatory there. We do have 2 copies of Deathsprout because I want to try this card out in Standard. I want to see if it's actually worth it getting ramped at that late in the game. Like, does it matter? How often do I hit it versus not hitting it? You know, I just want to fill it out. Vraska I've already explained, Bond of Revival I've already explained. Syr Konrad the Grim, the base of this deck. Probably should have started with him, right? Anyways, whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, so if we're discarding creature cards from our deck, right, they're not on the battlefield. Anyways, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, so it's a Sanitarium Skeleton. I'm sorry, everybody, it's still a bit early for me. Or Gutterbones, obviously every time they leave, they're going to proc this effect as well. Anyway, Syr Konrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent, so he just slowly takes our opponent, blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm going to try to do it right this time. So Syr Alright, take 3. Alright, so moving us on to Syr Konrad the Grim. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, I'm sorry, not just your battlefield, the entire battlefield. So Sanitarium Skeleton, Gutterbones, wherever we go to sacrifice them, you know, this is fantastic. Or with Glowspore Shaman, whenever she discards creatures from our deck, we'll also proc this effect. Or a creature card leaves your graveyard, so every time Sanitarium Skeleton and Gutterbones comes back to the battlefield or comes back to our hand, whatever it may be, this is also going to proc. And Syr Konrad the Grim is going to deal 1 damage to each opponent. Now, furthermore, we can pay 2 mana, and each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard, which is actually pretty awesome because, again, it gives you a way to try and discard things like End-Raze and then hit the Bond of Revival or Blood for Bones, right? So, you know, pretty useful overall for the deck. And it is a 5/4, so that's kind of nice as well. Then we have 2 copies of End-Raze Forerunners as a finisher, as a creature to be reanimated, right? And then 1 copy of Finale of Devastation. And here's the thing, I go back and forth with this card. 1, it's really fun to play if you hit it, you know, kind of playing Deathsprout, and we're going to be ramping a little bit, maybe. You know, again, this is all, we're just sort of theory testing going into this new standard, right? So, no pressure or any of that. But yeah, I always have a lot of fun when I can hit it, but sometimes it just feels like I'm not hitting it, so, you know, I don't know. But the nice thing about Finale of Devastation in this deck is for 5 mana, we can go get a Rotting Regisaur, which 5 mana for a 7/6. Sure, you have to start discarding cards, but if you're, realistically, if you're like, you know what, I gotta do this, you're probably running out of cards anyways, right? So, maybe it's not that bad. But yeah, that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. Now we're going to go and hop right into some matches. Alrighty, here we are in a game 1 up against Bismuth. What an interesting name. Sure. Some more mana. Maybe some good discards off this Glowspore Shaman, and we're sitting pretty good. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and play that tapped, and we'll throw down Sanitarium Skeleton. Because we still only need 1 more mana for Blood for Bones, even after this next turn, so not in too much of a rush. Let's go ahead and swing in. Nope. Alright, Glowspore. Rotting Regisaur and 2 lands! Hey, looky there. Let's actually get a forest back. And we actually ended up drawing out an End-Raze, so if we can get back that Rotting Regisaur, might not be that bad. Right, get back the Rotting Regisaur, discard the End-Raze and all that. So, doesn't have haste or anything, does it? No? Okay. So we go ahead and swing in. Then we sacrifice this. That onto the battlefield, that into our hand. And voila! Rotting Regisaur. Sure, it costs 4 mana, but oh. Oh, and another copy of Syr Konrad. When it rains, it pours. Lovely. Alright, what I was gonna say is our combo was set up to then discard the End-Raze and, you know, be on our way. Alright, there we go. You can have a Syr Konrad. I got plenty to spare. Let's see. Things we would like to see is, well, another Reanimate card wouldn't be terrible. Gideon.
I will defend the weak at every
I'm giddy to see you, Gideon. Deathsprout. Cool. Well, I guess we just go ahead and use it, right? There's no telling if Gideon will make their creature indestructible next turn or not. And this way we don't have anything to defend against us when we go to swing in. Alright, so that's enough mana for our Syr Konrad to get down. Then maybe we can You know what? This deck is actually missing some decent card draw. It has some in the way of Savvy Hunter and Vraska, but there's not a whole lot of them. I think there's 5 of the combined 2, you know, in the deck. And Savvy Hunter isn't even like direct card draw, you know, it's like attack twice, then tap this creature, then you have card draw, so. But we'll get down to our Syr Konrad, and yeah. Knock Gideon back down a little bit. Excuse me. Have a bit of a cough. But I do have a cough drop, so, you know, it'll work out. We are playing ranked, by the way. Again, I don't really see a reason not to, so. Syr Konrad's gonna start dealing the sweet damages. Plague Crafter. Well, there goes his sweet damages. That's alright. So our opponent's down to 13. We can play another Syr Konrad. Seems like a fine game plan.
I believe in you.
Surely our opponent can only have so many removal cards, right? So boom. And I guess we'll leave Disfigure up. Cavalier of Night. Well, I doubt they use it here. Oh my, they do. Well, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, resolve. That's okay. Cavalier of Night is a bit of a bitch because it has lifelink, right? Okay, so we're up to 6 mana, still 2 away from even being able to use that.
Think you'll be needing that.
We'll go ahead and discard the End-Raze. Vraska. Well, Vraska, you're actually not going to live very long if I put you down, so I could destroy their Davriel with it though. We're not in a great position. We're not in a fantastic position, but we'll get back from it. Literally, we hit a Reanimate card and we get an End-Raze, so.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Cavalier of Night, another one. And they sacrificed the first one? Why not? I mean, block this turn, block next turn.
Ugh, what a whiner.
Ah, what a waste. Sand. These draws.
Your life's about to end. Hope you're ready. Sacrifice made from time.
Glowspore Shaman. Alright, just don't discard my Reanimates. Por favor. Well, there goes one of them. We're actually going to decline here because we don't want to land. So yeah, pretty annoying that our opponent was just running so much removal, but hey, we're playing ranked, so it happens, you know? It happens. Yeah, we'll just block out both the creatures there, that works. Works for me. Unless they just have more removal here.
Ooh, sorry.
Assassin's Trophy. So we can bring this little guy back. We can Assassin's Trophy one of those guys come their turn. We can play him. And can draw a card. Come on, give me something good. Savvy Hunter. It'll give us a life. You know, the life, the food token. And then we can use that to gain life. Words, chants, English. Alright, so they've got to be getting a little bit afraid of my Vraska, right? If for nothing else than the fact that she's almost to her emblem. Yeah, so. Let me do this. Let me do this. They have one card in hand. Alright, let's see what they get back with Cavalier of Night. Finlurker. No, there goes my Savvy Hunter. Probably should have seen that one coming. Oh well. So, they're back up to 28. We're down to 6. Things are not looking fantastic. Davriel is just okay. And another land. Well, guys and girls, this game 1 is not looking too promising. I guess we could have used Vraska to kill Davriel and then... Ooh. This could be good. Although it's going to cost us everything. Alright. I'm down for that, you know. Yeah, well, unfortunately, End-Raze, you're not really buffing anybody here. But we got you down. You have Vigilance, you have Trample. You're going to take out the Davriel and hopefully pull this game back for us, you know, because we also have Vraska. So next turn we can throw her... I don't know if blocking's what you want to do there, buddy. We can throw her emblem on, and then as long as End-Raze can get through, we might still be able to pull this game out. They'll be able to deal 1 with the Finlurker. Oh, no, they can deal more than 1 with the Finlurker to Vraska. That's what they want to do. Right? Because if they just deal 1, then I'm still going to sacrifice Vraska, get that emblem, and, yeah, try them. And they can't swing in and not deal more than 1 to Vraska. Because, yeah, then I'll just body him. So 1, yeah, 2, okay. Here's the thing, we can't kill the Cavalier of Night. Because if we do, he gets back Plaguecrafter, and then Forerunners dies, and, you know, we're kind of back in the same position we were. So we're going to kill the Finlurker, actually. Oh. Alright, we'll return Sanitarium, get him back on the field. What do I want to sacrifice? Do I want to sacrifice?
Don't dwell on what's about to happen.
Nah, we're not gonna... We're in a good place. If we draw into another Bond of Revival, which we may, we very well may. Even though there's 2 in our graveyard, we still may. I just don't want to draw into a Bond and then have just sacrificed a land, right? That's just kind of a feels bad man kind of thing. So let's see, our opponent has 1 card. What is it? Kai's Wrath. Well, that's rough. And then if they get back Plaguecrafter, they actually kill my Vraska. Or Finlurker. That's an odd choice.
I grow bored.
That's a really, really odd choice, actually. Alright, so we could destroy the Finlurker with Vraska, but instead, I'm going to try and draw a card out here. Deathsprout. Hey. Oh. Well, you know, shit happens. Okay, so we chum block with our Sanitarium here. Well, looks like we're going to end up using Vraska to kill one of the Finlurkers anyways. Or maybe Maybe we go ahead and get the emblem, right? Boom. Emblem has been activated.
This world.
We get in a Sanitarium Skeleton. They have to swing in with both Uroks next turn if they want to kill my Vraska. But if they swing in with both Uroks next turn, then their face is wide open. I have Vraska Emblem. I win. Right? So our Vraska should be fine here. Yeah. Yes, very nice. Alright, so obviously we gotta sacrifice here.
An unfortunate casualty.
Finale of Devastation. Don't get me wrong, I want it, but if I play it here, we get out the Rotting Regisaur, but then we have to discard the Assassin's Trophy. That's why I'm like, do I really want to play it here and lose the Assassin's Trophy, or do I want to just skip to their turn, use the Assassin's Trophy on one of their Uroks, sort of gauge where I'm at, you know? Alright. If they want to spend all their mana buffing that one up, fantastic, right? Then I'll just Assassin's Trophy it. Alright. Went ahead and activated it before I passed to determining blockers. That way if they played anything, you know, sort of fishy, then I could have played Sanitarium and still blocks. That's the reasoning behind that. Let's let's go out on a limb here. Let's see. Can we do it? Is this the victory? Oh, it is! Bismuth, we came back! Hey! Looky there. It was looking a little rough, but we pulled it out. I bet some people probably just skipped to the end and thought we had lost that one. But no, no, no. We did not. So, yeah, on into a game 2. Ken 101, or KNN 101. Oh. Okay. Alright. It's a decision. That first one, it didn't look super fantastic, you know? Hey, Disfigure. That might come in handy here, right? This guy seems to like mono red. This guy or gal. Always kill the Scorch Spitter. Sure, we could have prevented 1 damage there, but something tells me this is a Cavalcade deck. You don't want that Scorch Spitter just raining down in your face. So we need some green mana. Stat. Por favor, game, Magic, if you're listening, please. Thank you. Alrighty. So go ahead and kill the 10 Street Dodger, right? So we definitely don't want that effect down. Hey, green mana, look at that. Now we have a decision to make. But I think it's easy. I think we go Glowspore, because of the chance for the Blood for Bones hit next turn. Well, we didn't hit it, but, you know, life and whatnot. Do we want to land? That's going to put us to 4. I'm going to decline. No attacks. Alright, Ken. KNN. What you got? Oh, okay. Mono red's still pretty strong. Ooh, Grim Initiate. That's a card you don't see very often. They do swing in with the War Boss. No, no, no. They don't. Okay. Alright, well, let's kill a Gabo. Because they stick around, right? Those are the ones that don't leave. Another Glowspore. I don't have any creatures in our graveyard quite yet, so I'm gonna say sure, actually. Let's Glowspore it up. Gutterbones, another Glowspore. Again, I don't think we want to land. Don't think we want to land. So the unfortunate thing about our Glowspore Shamans is they can't block against the Grim Initiate because it has first strike. Alright, well at least they went immediately into combat instead of playing, what's it called? Okay. That seems a bit more tempered. So we're still only killing one of their creatures each turn. You know what we need? We need to get down this Rotting Regisaur. I think it's about time. Although then we have to discard the Blood for Bones. Although if we use the Blood for Bones now, I guess we're getting back to Glowspore Shaman, but you know, it's a Glowspore Shaman. I guess we'll see. Another land. Well, that makes me feel okay about playing this guy. This guy. Now, we could swing in with both Glowspore Shamans. One of them will die to the Grim Initiate, but we'll deal 3 damage to the Chandra, which makes her super close to almost dying. Alright. We're getting low here. They're just slowly but surely knocking us down, peg by peg. Alright, alright. I'll defend with my Glowspores, I guess. Does that not seem a bit fishy to y'all? Do they know something we don't know? I think I want to leave one Glowspore. There's something amiss here. Or maybe it's because they got Cavalcade, so they're like, you know what? We got this next turn no matter what. Right? Because they do. Summon 1 here, summon 2 here. That's the 3 that they need. Blood for Bones. Well, you see, game. We're actually just dead on board here. We swing in, we're dead. So, yeah, good game. KNN. Oh, did I not say it? Good game. KNN 101, playing a very usual mono red, but hey, you can't win them all. So, yeah, we'll pick up a loss, unfortunately, in that second game, and we'll hop back into a third one. Oh, not with the wrong deck, though, hopefully. Graf Holworst? Graf Holworst. Holsworst. There we go, Chance. You can speak English sometimes. I know you can. Graf Holsworst. I'm like 50% German. Fairly sure that's, it's not German, somewhere in that vicinity of language. Doesn't mean I can speak it, you know. So I guess we're going the Savvy Hunter route this game, right? So maybe we'll draw into the Vraska and it'll be a hoot and tom. I kind of like this new field, you know, just how it's designed and all that. But what I don't like about it, there's nothing for me to interact with. Unless I'm missing something. Do y'all know of anything that you can interact with on this map? I will say I enjoy how they split it up, or maybe they did, maybe they didn't. You know, I don't know if they meant to do this on purpose. But they sort of split up some different colors. You know, you got red and blue, and I'm assuming this is a plains and this is a forest, or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so we're about to disfigure the hell out of that Cruel Celebrant, because, yeah. And then we'll get down to Savvy Hunter. We have both of our Reanimate cards. Now we just gotta discard some of our good cards, right? Rotting Regisaur. think we wait on that. I think we hold off on the Rotting Regisaur. So we're going to go ahead and swing in. Do they block? They don't. Fantastic. So we're building up some food here. We're getting ready for the winter. You know, the usual stuff. So I say we just swing in with both of them, you know? Give me all the food. Am I right? Now we can always sacrifice food as well and draw a card if that's what we want to do. I think we play the Rotting Regisaur, discard the Finale of Devastation. I think that's a fair play. I didn't play a land that turn. I should have sacrificed 2 of the foods and drawn a card. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. So get rid of the Finale. Deathsprout. Sacrifice 2 foods. Overgrown Tomb. I will take that. I will take that all day long. All day. Alright, now we swing in. Create another food. Let's see if they go for the double block. Nope, they go for the single and single. Oh, just for the single. Okay. So now we're gonna wait and see. Pretty sure I'm gonna sacrifice these 2. Oh, that card's dying actually now. You know, like right now. Boop, bye. We'll get a swamp out because you can never have enough swamps. You know. Hence the term swamped, right? Having an overabundance of stuff. Although I guess swamped is usually like not referring to a good thing, right? You're never like, oh yeah, I was swamped in fun yesterday. Alright, Graph. Graph, what you got for me? You know, I like those fairies flying by, but it still, no interactions makes for chance a very, very bored boy. Alright, there we go. Green, maybe? Or purple? How about purple? Yeah, it's very nice. Their cat does not like us. Alright, Graph has decided to not attack with anything. Oh, shit. I literally got so distracted by the board, I completely forgot what I was doing. Alright, ignore that. Ignore that little blunder there. I meant to sacrifice these 2 food tokens, draw a card before we had to discard with Rotting Regisaur to see, you know, if we'd have drawn into like a land or something, definitely would have preferred discarding a land to, or a really big creature, right? But no, I'd rather have the Assassin's Trophy than the Blood for Bones, so I guess it was fine. All's well that ends well. Yeah, Giraffe taking their sweet time. I don't know if we're getting roped or has this come back? Is this a thing again? Maybe they're just busy. They're here. They're alive. Okay, fantastic. Cool. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna Deathsprout again. Right there. And well, I didn't really mean to get a forest, but I guess it's okay. So they'll get 2 more little 1/1s. We'll swing in. This time, we'll try and remember to draw our card with Savvy Hunter so that we can discard it with Rotting Regisaur and then hopefully get it back with Bond of Revival. Right? Cruel Celebrant. Okay. Cool. And a Tithe Taker? A Tithe Taker? I'm just kidding. I feel like I can't ever pronounce words incorrect. Whoa. Don't click that. Click this. So submit. Hey, there we go. Now we don't feel bad, right? And another Rotting Regisaur. So here's the kicker. If we play this, we have to discard both of these next turn. Well, not if we swing it with her, right? And we only have to discard one. And if we use Bond of Revolver, we're getting back a Savvy Hunter. Right? Okay. I guess we'll just go for the stompy route this game. You know, we already got the one rotting down. We'll get another one. Oh, I should have waited actually till after this little attack phase. So that's my bad. Let's see how they want to go about this. No matter what, they're gonna be chum blocking. Well, pretty much for days. We gotta get rid of that Cruel Celebrant, so we're probably gonna kill her before this damage actually goes through. So put it in full control just to be sure. So we'll do this and kill her, so that one. So that way they don't gain back, you know, 3 life, they just gain back the 1. Make sense? Alright, so they take out my Savvy Hunter, finally. Probably should have used her to draw a card with these two. But if we drew a card, we would have just had to discard it. So, take that back. Got Eternal Oketra. Okatra. Well, we're just gonna smash face. They're gonna take 7 because they don't want to sacrifice their Oketra quite yet, and that means they have a creature card, right? More than likely. All right, so that's 7 mana. So if we draw into an End-Raze on this next turn, I'm gonna be a little salty, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's happening. It's slipping away from us, guys and girls. But to be fair, this deck seems to only draw like one style of play. That's okay. Hey, Disfigure. Disfigure that Cruel Celebrant all over the place. So now we don't attack. I don't think. Because if we swing in, no, yeah, we do attack. We definitely do attack. So even if they do this, they're losing 2 more health. Right? Sure, we're losing a Rotting Regisaur, but we have plenty of health. We can still have these food tokens over here. So they're down to 5. Now if I can, well, how many? We've already seen, oh, just 1 Blood for Bones, 1 Bond of Revival. Okay. Oh no, that's rough. That's rough for sure. They hit the Tesa. Woohoo! Mortal End! Yeah, baby. Alright, so, good thing, though, we are now to where we can play End-Raze if we get it. So that's fantastic. Right? You think they swing in here? Yes. Yes, they do for sure. Oh my goodness. We are so dead next turn. You know, I should probably play Finality in this deck. They didn't attack. We drew another land. Cool. Cool. I don't know what to say. It's landtastic. Oh hey, look at this. We have a little castle down here. How did I never noticed that? We have a castle. Did they have a castle on their side too? Probably. Probably. Ooh, Ethereal Absolution. Yes, yes. Add insult to the injury. Thanks. Alright, so we're going to be picking up a loss here. Yes, we could probably strain out not dying, you know, by using our Rotting Regisaur and our food tokens, but I don't think anything in this deck is strong enough to deal with that. So what I was saying is, yeah, I think Finale should go in the deck. So Graph, we're just going to call him Graph. Picking up a victory in that third game, which is unfortunate, but we'll take it for what it is. And I do have work today, so unfortunately that's going to be it for our games. But hey, at least they were all kind of lengthy, and it's not like we just got our ass beat. There was a lot of back and forth to that. So yeah, it was actually kind of nice having those games. We had one that was super close. We had two where, well, one was a mono red. The other one was a fun game. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'm sorry for the recent MIAs and all that stuff. So hopefully things will be getting back to the way they were before, when we were just playing Magic all the time. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And as always, I'll see all you later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.